Hi, thanks for watching. This is my follow-up after Stamp Wars 33 video. I'm going to make 5 different cards featuring the products from Trinity Stamps. Let's get started. If you're not familiar with Stamp Wars, I'll have a link below in my description box for Nancy Stamp's YouTube channel where you can go and catch the replay. Our sponsor was Trinity Stamps, and they provided a very generous coupon for 15% off anything that is a Trinity Stamp brand product from their shop online. This is a picture of the people who participated in Stamp Wars 33, Nancy, myself, Chow, our special guest, Carrie Rhodes, and our special guest, Justine Deverak, Stationery by Justine. I will have links to their channels in my description box below. Justine was on Stamp Wars before, and Carrie was her first time, and Carrie is the social media coordinator and design team coordinator for Trinity Stamps. Again, Trinity Stamps does offer us a coupon for 15% off that's good until the 30th of October, 11:59 Pacific Standard Time, but it does exclude any of the new release products, and it's only good for the Trinity Stamp products, which I'm going to show you a ton of Trinity Stamp products tonight. First of all, let me show you what we received for being participants in Stamp Wars. This is the Falling Snow hot foil plate. By the way, I was the host of Stamp Wars. This is the Winter Tree hot foil plate and die. Perfect for not just holidays, but wintertime. And Carrie made a follow-up video and she used it on a Halloween card. Okay, this is called Simply Sentimental Holidays 4x8 stamp set, and it has a whole bunch of really cool scripts and fonts. And we also received the die set, and the die set has a variety where it cuts out the letters but also cuts out the shadow layer, so that's very nice. We received this Merry Christmas Scripty Christmas standalone die set. It includes the 2 words Merry Christmas and the background shadow layer. We received some glossy cardstock in both red and blue. And we received the brand new Freezing Family stamp and die set. This adorable set of snowmen family. And the dies cut out the snowmen, also cut out the sentiments and all the pretty little snowflakes. And I am going to be using all those little snowflakes on one of the cards that I'm creating. We received the Trinity Stamps pickup stick, and we received 3 packs of embellishments. This set is called Bubble Blowout, and it's the embellishments that have the bubble shaped and they are iridescent. We also received the clay pieces. This one is called Deck the Halls, and we received the confetti, which is called Boughs of Holly. And each of us received a roll of deco foil, and mine is the, let's see here, Silver Stardust deco foil. So all of our contestants received all of this wonderful product. So thank you very much, Trinity Stamps, for being such a generous sponsor of our Stamp Wars. And I would encourage all of you to head on over to Trinity Stamps and take advantage of that very generous coupon and show your support for our sponsor of Stamp Wars. Now, I had purchased some Trinity Stamps products prior to Stamp Wars. Okay, this one is a hot foil plate, but also it is a die and sentiment die. This one is Big Hello, and it's just called, let's see here, Big Hello. That's what I thought it was. Nice. This one is called Big Celebrate. And then the last one is Big Thanks. So again, it cuts out the word, it hot foils the word, and then it has the outline die. So those are some really cool products that Trinity has available. And I purchased this stencil. This is the Paw Print Heart 6x6 stencil. It'll very much come in handy for pet sympathy cards or just birthday cards for people who love their pets. And then I purchased some embellishments. I've got the Forever Green. I've got the Ripe Berries. I have the Peace, Love, and Joy. I have the Frosty Snowflakes. And what I'm showing you right now is called Autumn Sunset. These are beautiful. They're leaves and they're iridescent, and they have the beautiful colors of an autumn sunset. And this one that I'm showing you right now is the Frosty Snowflakes. And I actually use those on my shaker cards that I created for my follow-up video. And then I also got the pack of the paw print embellishment mix. It's called Potty Time. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Glimmer hot foiling machine to glimmer the winter tree. And I'm using a variety of Glimmer hot foils, which you can purchase at Trinity Stamps. And I'm using metallics. So I've got the gold with the specks in it, the silver with the specks in it. I have the silver prism and the gold aura. Okay, and the gold with the specks in it is actually like gold aura with specks. It's just really holographic and really pretty. And when I'm using my Spellbinders Glimmer machine, I have a Platinum 6 that I use to roll it through the die cut machine. Here, let's do the first reveal. It's absolutely stunning. Such a beautiful tree. This could be used all year round. And it would also make a nice sympathy card, I think. Maybe not with a sparkly foil, but maybe a matte foil or maybe green foil. Yes, so I heat my plate up and I put my hot foil down, and I have some white Hammermill cardstock, 80 pound. And then I run it through my Platinum 6. I let it cool before I do the reveal. And this one is, I think that's rose gold. Very nice. I can see this is going to be one of my most favorite hot foil plates with this winter tree. My Spellbinders Glimmer machine is very tight. The prongs are very hard for me to release. And so what I do is I get everything nice and hot. I release it, and then I put my foil on and my paper on, and then I run it through my die cut machine. I have found that otherwise, by me trying to yank it out, I can easily get shifting on my foil. And if you've ever done this before, you probably understand what I'm saying. So I just play it safe, make sure that I have enough heat and enough pressure, and everything works out fine. I do plug the platform in each time that I am taking the foiled paper out. That's gorgeous. That's that silver prism color. That is beautiful. And you can hot foil on like foil cardstock. You can hot foil on the paper that we received, the glossy paper. Okay, now I'm just going to walk through all the little trees that I created. I did do 2 in the rose gold, which turned out really nice. 2 in the speckled aura, and I'll have all of my hot foil colors listed below in my description box, as well as all the products that I used listed below in my description box. This is the prism which is beautiful. This would look very pretty on black cardstock, I also think, and Trinity sells a glossy black cardstock, which would look fabulous with that foil. This is Aura. It's one of my favorites. It's just real pretty holographic gold. You can see that rainbow going through it. And then we've got some sort of speckled silver. Very pretty as well. Perfect for a winter tree. And I made 2 of each, except for the rose gold. I think I made 3 of each. My plan is to put more than 1 tree per card and save some for later. I'll go ahead and die cut these off camera using the die that comes with this winter tree. Now I am foiling with the fallen snow hot foil plate, and I'm using the Trinity Stamps glossy cardstock. I've got blue and red, and I'm just using some of those same foils. Falling snow. Isn't that pretty? I do like the way that turned out on that blue glossy cardstock. This is a nice big hot foil plate. It's a very nice size. It actually fills the entire glimmer platform base. It's that big. Now I'm going to do the red glossy cardstock with gold foil. I believe this is the gold Aura. I am speeding this up for the sake of time. Sorry if it's jumping around a little bit. But this hot foil plate foils like a dream. I had no problems whatsoever. I had a little bit of over foiling on the one corner, but when you trim your panel down, you just make sure that you trim that little section off. Easy peasy. And it probably was because my plate was super hot from sitting on the glimmer plate for so long. That's probably why I had a little bit of overfoiling. It's really no big deal. You can also foil the winter tree after you foil the falling snow, which I didn't do that. Afterwards, I thought, why didn't you do that? That would look cool. All right, so my first set of snowmen I stamped and I heat embossed, and I colored them in with the Arteza markers. And they have a bullet tip and a brush tip. So that was a nice colorful way of coloring in these snowmen, making them sort of non-traditional colors, not exactly holiday colors, but you know, just cheerful looking. And then the second panel, I'll go ahead and color with alcohol ink. And I do have the caps on the table with the number on the lid. And so you can zoom in and figure out what colors I'm using if you so choose. Not a lot of people, some people don't like coloring with their alcohol markers after they heat emboss because the embossed edges can, when you do your alcohol ink, a couple things can happen. Some people think that it can wear down your nibs a little bit as far as the tips of your markers. I don't know. I'm not that fussy with mine. I haven't ever had that problem. I guess if you really rubbed really hard against the embossed image, you could damage your nibs, but I mean, I'm only using one color at a time. I'm not doing a whole bunch of layering or a whole bunch of shading, so yeah, it doesn't bother me. Just to do this every once in a while, it doesn't bother me. But while I'm coloring, Let me just say that if you don't know what Stamp Wars is, it is sponsored by stamp companies, and it's once a month on Nancy Stamp's YouTube channel. Oh, and by the way, Nancy is going to be giving away a full set of everything that we received from Trinity Stamps as in our Stamp Wars bundle. So that is super cool. And thank you to Trinity Stamps for giving us an extra set of everything. I'm also going to be giving a prize away. So if you would please like my video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below letting me know which one is your favorite card that I create. Then you will be entered for my giveaway. And I have like so much stuff to give away. I just really want to send out a nice prize packet to somebody. I think you'll really like what I send. It's all brand new product, or like barely used, maybe once or twice. But most of it's brand new. Also, Chow will be doing a follow-up video. Justine did her follow-up video. So did Carrie. And you'll really like what they created. So make sure you check out their YouTube channels, which I will have linked in the description box below. Make sure you comment on their videos and like their videos and subscribe to their channels. And, you know, I think that Chow will also be doing a giveaway. So you'll definitely want to make sure you are watching her video as well. And again, Nancy will be giving away one of the Stamp Wars bundles. And Tanisha, who is the owner of Trinity Stamps, grouped all the products together that she provided us on her website, so that if you want to go and look at the Stamp Wars collection, in other words, you can just click on the link below. It'll take you directly to that collection, and then you can see everything. You'll even see things, so like Carrie used these little blending buddies. They're little blending brushes. They're round, and they have caps that you can purchase from Trinity Stamps, and she showed those on her video. So Tanisha put those in the collection page. So it's just a really super convenient way for you to find all of the things that were used, you know, during Stamp Wars, which I think is super considerate. Thank you, Tanisha, for taking the time to do that. Well, first of all, this stamp set is so adorable. I love these snowmen. This would be a really great card for holiday Christmas cards, wintertime cards. Just, you know, what fun. And let me tell you what the sentiments say. All right. So one says, sending warm wishes. One says, from our family to yours. And another says, 'tis the season to be freezin'. And then there are a variety of beautiful snowflakes and stars that you can stamp also. And you're going to see how I use those on my one shaker card here as part of this video. But they're really pretty. And oh, they would be so pretty if they were large standalone stamp set. Just the beautiful snowflakes. I just thought they were very striking. And I thought these are gorgeous. So, if you're not familiar with Trinity Stamps, they are based out of the state of Washington. And just like other small, what we call mom and pop stamp companies, we try to promote them and help support them on our Stamp Wars every month. So we're hoping that you will take a moment to check out everything that's available at Trinity Stamps and use that coupon to place an order to show your support. So I'm using my embossing tool anti-static embossing tool to prep my paper, and that helps to prevent my paper from having embossing ink stick to where I don't want it to stick and having embossing powder stick where I don't want it to stick. I'm using Versamark Dazzle, which is called Frost. Basically, it is white with some sparkle in it, and it's not necessary to use this. You can use your regular, embossing ink. I'm just using it, and I'm trying to, it helps me to see where I'm putting my snowflakes because my lights are really bright, and the paper is really white. So it makes it a little bit difficult to see where I have put these on, but using that sparkle, it's called Frost, it's called Frost. I can see things a little bit better. That's just my own personal preference when I'm doing this. Anyways, all I'm doing right now, I'm taking some of the gorgeous snowflakes and I am stamping them with embossing ink. And I'm using a variety of the snowflakes because the stamp set comes with a whole bunch. And I'm just placing them here, there, and everywhere. And I'm going to then use white embossing powder to emboss these snowflakes. I'll speed this up for the sake of time. I just want to say what a great time we had on Stamp Wars on Saturday night. Justine and Carrie made some beautiful cards. Carrie shared a lot of great knowledge about Trinity stamps and all that they have to offer. All the products that Carrie used was really helpful to see them in action. If you're not subscribed to Justine, Carrie, Chow, and Nancy, I really encourage you to do that so that you can follow along as they create future videos. Justine and Carrie and Nancy definitely create a lot of videos. I am just not having the time like I would like to create a lot of videos, but I do the best that I can, and I appreciate each and every one of you who are taking time out of your busy schedule to join me as I create this winter scene. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and heat this up, get those snowflake embossed to be embossed, and that's the magic of the embossing powder. It melts when you heat it up. All right, now I'm going to take some Distress Oxide. The color I'm using is Broken China. I used some heavy cardstock to cut out the shape of the snowman family. So basically I created a mask, and I'm just going to go ahead and ink blend right over top of those snowflakes that I just embossed to create like a blue winter type sky with a whole bunch of snowflakes. And they actually stand out really well with this white embossing powder. So I would really highly recommend that if you do this, you use white embossing powder and some light blue ink. I used the Distress Oxides, and I'm really glad that I did. I think it just looks really pretty in the end. I'm really pleased with how this card turned out. And the shaker panel that I use, Trinity Stamps sells flat shaker panels that they're already pre-cut. All you have to do is score them and use some stick tape, double stick tape, to adhere everything together. But the two different sizes, one allows you to have a matte layer behind the shaker panel, and the other is the full size of an A2 card base. All right, so you'll see when I show my cards at the end how I used both the full size flat, it's like an acetate shaker panel that you turn into a, oh, here it is. Speaking of which, I'm really sorry about the glare. This is the full size flat shaker panel. This is the layering size. So I used that Merry Christmas sentiment on the inside, die cut, and I used a piece of silver foil cardstock as the matte layer. And here are my finished cards. I used 2 of the winter trees with that red and gold together. Here I have 3 of the winter trees with the word Christmas. So pretty. I stole this one, well, I cased it from Justine because she used that medallion, which is the floral reflection die from Spellbinders. She used that in her video. I mean, she used that when we were doing Stamp Wars, and I thought it was so pretty, so I had to do it. So I know it was hard to see those with the glare, and these still photos are much better. This one is the full-size flat shaker pouch. It's basically a flat full-size shaker panel, and this one is the layering size. So cute. These are so adorable. I love these cards. Next we have red and gold and the word holidays, and then I just stamped the sentiment happy and just tuck that right on top. And I've got one of those gold trees that I hot foiled. I put a few of the confetti embellishments, red. And this one is the blue. I love this one. I think it's so pretty. I used 3 of the silver trees. The one in the middle is the prism, and the 2 on the end are the silver, like speckles. It's almost like silver confetti. So just use the word Christmas across the front. Here I have the red Trinity Stamps glossy cardstock, and I used the gold hot foil, and that looks so pretty, and it says Happy Holidays. Turned out really nice, really very festive and colorful. And my final card, I used silver mirror cardstock as my matte layer. I used blue mirror cardstock, which is that shape, that's the floral reflection die from Spellbinders, and then of course the winter tree in the prism hot foil. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my card making video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe, making sure you leave a comment letting me know which one of these cards is your favorite to be entered into my giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. Have a hopeful day. Bye-bye.